we did some training for young people to actually deliver these workshops in schools. That was one of the things that we did last year. As part of that, Jade and the team, the Schools Project team, formed this document to give into schools with research and basically accessible kind of ways of doing that. Can you comment on how these were received by schools?
Yeah, schools receive these really well. So in terms of schools that we've been working with, we've been thus far able to get into schools that are already supportive. Being already supportive doesn't necessarily mean the entire school community is supportive. Doesn't mean that there's a student culture that's supportive, but it means there's at least one person with some kind of power in the school who's supportive and willing to bring this in. And there's a lot of, so we've taken into a couple of schools to their leadership groups, so their year 11s or their upcoming kind of prefect SRC groups. And the students themselves have received these phenomenally well, and the staff members were blown away. The first one we did resulted in the staff member in the school actually coming out to the students in the group because he was able to, and he all of a sudden felt like he wasn't going to be shunned, and they embraced him. And that's massive. That was a school out west. No one expected that was going to be possible.
Give me goosebumps. I've heard that before. Anyway.
That's one example of how that's starting to be received, and I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's because we've developed some good workshops. But that's what's starting to happen. And so in terms of schools, there's a huge number of schools that we have that are really keen to take these on. And to be completely honest with you, our biggest limitation is our resourcing. Like, we're all doing this voluntary, and so, you know, while there's schools that are keen to do it, we've still got to be able to get it out there. So in theory, they're all really supportive, the ones that we've been working with thus far. The challenge, I think, is then to, you know, get it into those schools who are already supportive, and then have some info to then take to schools who aren't yet supportive. But even so, a lot of schools are embracing the concept because someone's bringing it to them from then on.